Yeah, one last time.
That's
last
right.
Wednesday practice with the Bruins.
Yeah, last time talking to us out
Yeah,
here.
I know, right? Excited.
Yeah,
for
so
this weekend.
you've been around a long time, played in a lot of these games. I'm just wondering, what was your reaction when they put that video on, kind of explaining the rivalry to the guys who haven't been here? Did you kind of chuckle a little bit, or what was kind of your reaction?
I mean, I think it described it perfectly. It's a game that we look forward to every year. It's the biggest one in the city of LA. I think everyone that lives in LA looks forward to watching or going to that game, especially with it being Thanksgiving this week. I think everyone's going to be tuned in. And I believe that it lightened and lit a fire under the guys to be a little excited for this week.
Did you learn anything?
I've seen the video before because
okay.
I've been here for a long time, so but it was good. It's always a good refresh to get reminded what the rivalry is about and why it's so important.
So that had been played previously? That video, same video?
I might have seen it online. All I know is Anthony Barr voiced it, so I've definitely heard or seen it before. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But I think it was good for the guys to remind them like why the rivalry is important and why we're excited to go over there and try to. We've been undefeated over there for the last 2 years that I've been here, and I'm looking to go out on top 3-2 against these guys.
What's it like having the victory bell here versus not having it here during rivalry week? Is it motivation to get it back?
Oh yeah, I mean we want to paint it blue. We want to get it back. We want to ring it after the game. The guys, they planted flags on our field last year. I don't know if we're going to reciprocate that energy because I don't know if that's going to start anything. But we're definitely looking forward to getting that bell back. Yeah.
What's this last week of practice has been like for you? Have you done any reminiscing and kind of soaking things in at all?
Definitely. It really started on this last Saturday at the Rose Bowl.
Yeah.
I was really just trying to enjoy every practice, enjoy being at UCLA for the last week, and we had Thanksgiving all together last night in the Luskin, and it was really cool to just break bread with the guys one more time. We went around the table and just said what we were thankful for, and it's just those little things that mean a lot to me. Yeah.
What did you share that you were thankful for, if you don't mind, if you're willing to share that?
I was just thankful for them and how awesome how cool it is to have a brotherhood that's going to last for the years to come out. Even past being at UCLA, I'm always going to have my guys' backs, and I know they're going to have mine too. So I'm very thankful for that. Yeah.
Did you guys do the carry off the football field today, or is that on Friday?
I believe we're going to either do that tomorrow or Friday. Yeah. I'm going to remind the guys because we have quite a few seniors. So hopefully we can get all the bigs up on shoulders, but we'll see. Yeah.
Do you designate which guys get to carry you, or do you ever roll there?
Whoever wants to lift me up, yeah. I wouldn't say I'm probably not the heaviest senior, but I'm still pretty heavy, So, yeah.
You guys, obviously, you alluded to it, have won the last couple times you've gone in there. Is there anything that you can take from that can help you Saturday from those two victories at the Coliseum?
I think we can't treat it like too crazy of a game. We have to go in there with the same mentality that we're gonna go out with some heat and we're not gonna let off the gas pedal. I feel like if we put too much emotion towards it, we can get a little distraught or distracted from what the goal is going in. And I think that's just the biggest takeaway is really going in there with a clear mindset.
Coach Skipper said you and Cole Martin were guys that kind of understand the rivalry very well and we're talking to your teammates. What is your message to your teammates this week about this rivalry week?
My message is I want to go out 3-2. This is my last game, so I'm just encouraging everyone to have as much energy as possible. My message for them is just really just go out there and have fun. I mean, after a whole season we had, all the trials and tribulations, I really just want us to go out there and win our last game. Yeah.
What's your sense of the job Luke's done, starting against Ohio State, but then playing the back half of the game last week, and how ready do you think he is for potentially having to play in this one?
He's definitely matured. He's always had a level of maturity about him at his role. He knew if he got the opportunity to step up, that he was ready for it. I think in Ohio State he had the right mentality, and if he gets that chance this weekend, he'll be ready as well.
You obviously were dealing with the back spasm issue a couple weeks ago. How are you just feeling physically? Obviously you were able to play last week.
This is going to be like games 40-something for me in college. I try to take really good care of my body, but it definitely adds up over time, But if you love what you do, you push past it. And I've been lucky enough to be blessed to heal fast, and I've been staying in the training room, keeping my head down and just trying to keep the body right and just controlling what I can. The little things add up, but if you do the more little things outside of football to work on your body, it helps in the long run too. Yeah. You know how the pro athletes spend so much money on their bodies, and I've been trying to do a little bit more this year, so.
You're gonna get a hyperbaric chamber.
I've never been in one of those yet, but I do like I've been doing a little cryo, a little sauna cold tub, just trying to keep the inflammation down. Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you.
Awesome.
Thank you guys. Appreciate y'all.
Thank you so much. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. We ready? So, first rivalry game for you. How pumped are you?
Yeah, I'm really excited. Obviously, we got a great opportunity. I know this means a lot to everyone here, including myself, being from LA. So, we're all real focused.
Being from LA and knowing the rivalry as well as you do, what was it like for you when you saw that video kind of explaining the rivalry? Because you already knew it, right?
Yeah, a lot of it was like clips I've already seen, being from LA and around the game. But, a lot of the guys who haven't been here don't understand how big a deal this is to LA and how special this win can be.
Have you talked to them, some of the transfers maybe, and or do you feel like they're kind of getting into it a little bit? Or
yeah, and everyone understands. Obviously, everyone knows we have a lot to play for now, and it's always great to beat your biggest rival. So everyone's focused on that.
Did you ever play at the Coliseum in a high school game, or have you ever been inside there?
I have been, but I haven't played in there, no.
What's this first year been like for you, being able to see the field and make an impact?
Yeah, it's been great. It's nice to have some opportunities to get out there and make some plays. At the end of the day, every time my number's called, I just want to be ready. I've had that mindset throughout the season, so it takes a lot of preparation going all the way back to the winter, but we have great coaches and a great scheme to allow me to make some plays.
What do you think has been the biggest key in you kind of developing a bigger role as the season's gone on?
Yeah, I attribute a lot of that to Coach Scotty. Going all the way back in the winter, he was always crucial to my development here. And then some of the stuff we do here on third downs and other packages we have really highlight my skills, playing off the ball and up on the edge, being able to do both.
Since Coach Coyle got here, a lot of younger guys were able to get on the field.
Yeah.
For you, what has Coach Coyle brought and taught you in his 1 year here?
Yeah, he preaches a really aggressive style of defense, and that also requires a lot of athleticism and speed on the field. So you see us get to some smaller packages on third down mainly, but a lot of it is about pressuring the quarterback and playing solid coverage behind that.
There's been a lot of Loyola guys who've cycled through UCLA over the years. Were you aware of that? There's a kind of a legacy of Loyola guys here. Did you know about any of them, and have you met or talked to any of them about UCLA?
Yeah, so when I was a freshman at Loyola, Sam was a senior. So I've known him since high school, but then Anthony Barr's been around in the linebacker room and some other guys like that. So I'm definitely aware of the history, and it's definitely a thing I'm cognizant of.
Are there some things you've already pinpointed that you want to get better at in the offseason specifically?
Yeah, I'm going to take a holistic approach. I don't think there's one thing I really want to focus on. Obviously take the whole offseason to get bigger, stronger, faster. And it's going to be nice to have a whole year under my belt, play with some additional maturity and savviness with my game. But I think overall I'm just going to fine tune a lot of my skills, pass rushing, and then hone in on some run fits and that kind of stuff off the ball.
And as a younger player, obviously it's a program that's going through a coaching search and all that.
Yeah.
How much have you tried to block that out? How much of it have you maybe tried to pay attention to, and what's that like, just kind of being in limbo now?
Yeah, well, for us, I don't think it's really being in limbo because we have a goal on Saturday each week to win a game. So that's really kept me out of all the stuff that's going on outside the building. So we've really all kind of had the approach that when we're in the building, we're here to work. So that's really kept me focused on the games and the tasks at hand rather than anything else that's going on with the coaching.
So you're not trolling YouTube and looking up clips of all these teams?
I'm not. No, I'm not. It's not where I spend most of my time, no.
Are there a lot of guys on SC that you compete against in high school, and has there been any kind of good-natured trash talking?
A little bit. I played 7-on-7 with Hassan Longstreet, their backup quarterback. And then I know some of their other guys, but I'm not as close with them. But it'll be fun to get on the field with them.
Have you? How would you try? Have you done any trash talking, or what's the?
No, we let our play on the field speak for
Okay.
itself. Yeah.
How much do do you kind of feel the rivalry? And I know it's your first time, but like, or do you feel kind of inspired to go in there and win this game?
Yeah, without a doubt. I mean, when you walk by campus and the Bears boxed up and John Wooden's boxed up, you get the idea of how important this is. Also, like, they show pictures of guys ringing the bell, and that just looks like an awesome feeling. So we're all striving for that.
Awesome. Thank you
Awesome.
very much.
Thanks,
I
Scott.
appreciate it.
Sounds
Appreciate
good.
it.
Thank you.